Years maybe, I've done the 30-hour famine with my church, which is an organization through World Vision. Basically, it's programmed for youth to be able to make a difference, but we get sponsors, kind of like Dance Marathon, you get sponsors to donate to your cause, and then we all fast together for 30 hours to try to raise awareness, and all of the proceeds go to stopping children, or stopping like hunger in third world countries, especially focusing on children. I went to Uganda the summer before my freshman year, I think it's 2006, and I went with World Vision through that. I actually won that trip through the 30-hour famine. Our church won a spot, and that was a really amazing opportunity, and it was kind of like, it just made you want to be able to help other people and give them the chances that you have, because you see the kind of living conditions they have and the stuff they have to go through, and it just gives you more of a heart to help them and do these kind of things where you sacrifice your own time and money because you know that it's making a difference in their lives. The people here, there's some really great people. Like, we have groups like this that are just, all the members in it are dedicated to doing this, because it's not something like that a lot of colleges will have heard of. It's not like they're doing it so it looks good on their transcript, but there's still not very many people in the groups. I think it's like everywhere. A lot of times people know about it, but they hear about all these horror stories and stuff about third world countries all the time, so they get to be kind of numb to it and a little bit apathetic sometimes. So it's usually a small group of people, I feel like, that end up working really hard to make a difference. So it sometimes is hard to get a lot of people motivated behind something, because there's so many different things that people are interested in, that it's really hard to unite people.
Hey, do you have tape? Maybe it's like it's like right now. It's like walk up for
Well, the Central Asia Institute, it's an organization that builds schools in the northern mountainous regions of Afghanistan, Pakistan, and now they're even building schools in Mongolia and Kyrgyzstan. And it's kind of a way to deal with the developmental problems in those countries. By educating the population, they can improve their standard of living as a whole. And it actually started out with an American man going to the mountains and then just meeting some people in a village there. And it's grown from like a really small organization into something that's built, I think maybe like around almost 100 schools, and it's sponsored a lot of different teacher programs as well as health clinics in those areas. I think people do find it interesting, and I feel like education is a universally supported thing, and I guess today we'll find out how well we do.
Honestly, I think the more students can learn about the world and learn about issues, the better, because if they can start young involving themselves, that means they're going to be much more effective 20 years from now when they be more effective, affect more change. Me? I don't know that I was much of an activist. Although I went to a little country school, we didn't have very many activist clubs. I don't know that I can think of any. I feel like, personally, I've become more involved in just the past couple years, and I wish that I would have been involved with this kind of stuff earlier, so I could have maybe started affecting change earlier.